What's up, YouTube? What's up, world? It's your boy Keontre Watson here, and I'm back in a long time on YouTube, man. I got derailed the first time I tried to do YouTube and stuff. A lot of stuff was going on and stuff, and I'm, trying to get back on track and stuff. And now I'm back on track. Now I got a lot more time to do this YouTube thing, and I really love this YouTube thing, man, because I feel like it's a platform for a lot of us that feel outspoken and stuff. So I was like, let me get back to my YouTube shit. I'm off work today and stuff. So now I got time. So I was like, let me do my first video back here on YouTube and shit. Let's get it on. Let's get it going and stuff. I'm here to talk about SmackDown for September the 20th, 2016. It's gonna be a lot of wrestling talk, MMA talk, music talk and stuff. Music reviews. A lot of videos coming, man. So y'all gotta stay tuned. I think I'm gonna drop I'm gonna watch Lethal Weapon tonight too on Fox and stuff. So make sure you guys stick around for my review for that. I want to see my boy Damon Wayans win, man. I'm a big Damon Wayans fan, man. I've been a Damon Wayans fan for years since I was a kid. So I want to see my boy Damon Wayans win with this new show, Lethal Weapon. Hopefully it does well and stuff, So we're gonna see about that. I'm gonna do a review for it tonight, give you my thoughts on it. I don't watch Empire anymore. I don't fuck with Empire. I stopped fucking with Empire after the first season. The first season was really good. The second season just became all about what I knew it was going to become about, a bunch of, I ain't got nothing against it, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit here and watch a full hour of just a bunch of bullshit of nothing, and I really don't fuck with Empire like that no more. I really don't watch it like that no more. And I'm not even going to waste my time tonight to even check it out. I am going to do the Ultimate Fighter, though. I will be watching the Ultimate Fighter and stuff. I'm going to watch the first episode, then watch the second one, give you my reviews on that and shit. So I got a lot of videos coming up, man, so you guys just got to stick around and stuff and sit back and enjoy the ride. But anyway, let's get to the SmackDown, man, review, man. Did not watch Raw this week. Will not watch Raw. I'm done with Raw. I really cannot do it. Raw is just not doing it for me right now. Only thing I'm really watching right now, wrestling wise, is Impact, SmackDown, and New Japan. I don't watch ROH. I've never been a big fan of ROH. Just can't get into it for some odd reason. Maybe it's just the lack of, I don't know. I just can't fuck with ROH, man. I just really can't. But hold on, let me pull my notes up for my SmackDown review. Hold on for a second. Sorry about this. But for the last 2 weeks, man, I haven't really been enjoying SmackDown. Maybe because my lack of interest in WWE product as a whole. But I said, you know what, I'm gonna continue to get SmackDown a chance because I've said it. When they were talking about spinning the brand, so I was like, SmackDown is gonna be a better show, but people are not gonna watch SmackDown like that because SmackDown already has its established audience and stuff. And a lot of people that watch Raw are not willing to give SmackDown a chance because SmackDown's always been presented as the B show, it's still presented as the B show. So they're not going to give it a chance. But anyway, let's get into this SmackDown review, man. Let's get into it. We start the show off with Daniel Bryan in the ring and stuff. He's in the ring and he introduces the women's champion, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch comes out to somewhat of a reaction and stuff. It's kind of sad that Becky Lynch is not really over with the crowd, it seems, since becoming champion. I think a lot of people like Becky Lynch and stuff. That is a good thing. I see a lot of people on the internet and stuff, Twitter, that likes Becky Lynch. I personally like Becky Lynch. I feel like she's definitely a good wrestler. She just hasn't been able to show what she can really do because of her character and because of the way she's been booked since and I'm glad this brand split really has helped her really, because at first Becky Lynch was just the third wheel. She was kind of like, okay, in PCB, she was the third wheel. She was confused. She don't know what she needs. She don't know where she fits in at. Then, she started feuding with Natalia for a little while and stuff. And, it's just like, they had no direction for her. And it seems like now with her becoming women's champion, it seems like they have some type of direction for her. Hopefully they find it. But this is a start. Bryan's in the ring with the contract signing set up. He hypes up the SmackDown Women's title match at No Mercy. He says, tonight we will have the first ever SmackDown Women's title contract signing. Bryan says, we are going to keep this signing civil, and the fans basically boo. He said he tells them not to boo that. Bryan said this is a new era on SmackDown, and that's how it's going to be. He introduces Becky Lynch first, and out comes the women's champion to a decent pop. Bryan reminds Becky that they are keeping things civil tonight, and she agrees. Basically, I hate when they have these wrestlers or GMs throw in it's a new era. Yeah, stop the shit with the new era shit. It's not a new era. Nothing is new about this product. Nothing is new. Only thing that y'all really have done since this new era whole marketing thing is the brand extension and signing a lot of good indie talent. That's it. You have other than that, the writing is still the same. The creative direction is still the same. The booking still the same. Nothing has changed on the insides of the company. Nothing has really changed except for the brand extension and signing some good indie talent. That's it. But anyway, basically, Bryan introduces the number one contender, Alexa Bliss. As she comes out next. They have words. Becky cuts an okay promo here about how she wants to keep the title more than Alexa. Becky says she will rip Alexa's head off at No Mercy. Becky was not born to be a champion, Alexa said. Becky says she was not born to be a champion. She fought to be a champion. Bliss mocks her and said that speech was so inspirational. Bliss says Becky is destined for second place because Bliss was born to be a champion. Bliss says she's going to take she's going to she's going to take the title at No Mercy, expose Becky for what she is, a one-hit wonder. Bliss smacks her in the mouth with the contract and then signs it. Becky goes down. Bliss turns the table over on Becky. Bliss makes her exit, talking trash, but Becky comes from behind and attacks her. Bliss retreats. Becky goes back to the ring to sign the contract. Becky uses a hit and she leaves the title in the air. And she races the title in the air. Basically, an okay opening segment. I like how they're trying to make the women's title feel important on SmackDown. I really kind of enjoy the women's division on SmackDown more than I do the women's division on Raw. A lot of you are like, oh, how did you say that? Because the women's division on SmackDown is going to revolve around four people, and I already know who they are. Five. Charlotte, Dana Brooke, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Nia Jax. That's the five already. I already know that women's division is going to revolve around. But with SmackDown, it seems like it's more opportunity to put some new girls, some fresh faces in spots that they normally wouldn't get, without the brand extension and stuff. And I like the fact that they're going with Becky and Alexa for the first women's title feud. This could be a really good match at No Mercy. I hope they put more emphasis and more effort into the feud. I'm hoping that they kind of develop Alexa Bliss's character a little bit more and kind of show what direction they're going in with Alexa Bliss. Becky, they're kind of already establishing her character as being a fighting champion. She'll take on anyone, anytime, any place. So I do like the women's division on SmackDown more than I do Raw because Raw is going to be about the same five women. And so being about building up new girls, new talent and stuff. So I did like this opening segment. I like this. This could be really good. This could be a good women's feud for the belt, and I like this. They're actually giving us something with women. It's really cool. They show a steal for the Usos versus the American Alpha with returning Chad Gable in a number one contendership match. We see both teams walking backstage and stuff basically, and then we get the number one contenders match between the Usos and American Alpha. Before that, we had Intercontinental Champion The Miz and Maurice walk up to Bryan. Miz is upset about defending the title against Dolph Ziggler tonight. Bryan says they can cancel the match. Miz agrees and goes to walk off, but Bryan says they can cancel the match and his contract. Apparently, Miz was too busy tweeting to read his new contract that was negotiated this weekend. Bryan says this is going to make it hard for Miz to go out and do what he wants. He says Bryan cannot do any Bryan what he says. Bryan cannot do. Oh, he said it's going to make it hard for Miz to go out there and do what Miz told Bryan he couldn't do anymore. Bryan asks if they have a problem, and Miz says they do not, and he walks off. So basically, this continues to trend the storyline between the Miz and Daniel Bryan. I don't know what this is really leading to. I know it can't be leading to a fucking match. A lot of people are saying that it might lead to a match between these two, but I'm like, okay, they're not going to take that risk with Daniel Bryan, bringing him back to the ring. Daniel Bryan, for those of you who don't know, Daniel Bryan suffered a serious neck injury, I believe, late last year, I believe. And he was told he couldn't compete anymore. WWE doctors will not clear him. But even though he was cleared by his doctors, the WWE doctors would just not clear this guy to wrestle. So obviously WWE's not going to put Daniel Bryan back in the ring unless they fool me. And that's not gonna happen. So I don't even know why they're even teasing this Miz and Daniel Bryan tension. I don't know why they keep teasing something that's not gonna happen. I don't know. Maybe to get the fans riled up. I don't know. But I know I got good sense and I know that ain't gonna happen. Then we get number one contendership match between the Usos and American Alpha. I was like, okay, this could be a really good tag match. I've been rooting for the Usos and the Alpha to be the main tag team of SmackDown because the rest of the tag teams of SmackDown are garbage, like the Ascension and the Hype Bros, and I mean, Breezango. I mean, those teams are garbage to me. I'm not big on those teams at all. So I was like, okay, make this tag team division about the Usos and the American Alpha. I don't like Heath Slater and fucking Rhino, the fucking tag team. That fucking tag team is stupid. It's not entertaining. It's dumb. It's stereotypic. It's stereotypical. I mean, it really is. It's something wrong with that Heath Slater and Rhino tag team. And so I've never been a Rhino fan anyway. Never been a Heath Slater fan, so I don't really fuck with it. We go to the ring. Out comes the Usos with that slow walk, their new heel slow walk and stuff. I like the Usos as heels, man. I didn't know how they were going to be able to pull this whole heel thing off with the Usos. It was about time for the Usos to go heel, though, because the whole babyface thing had played out with them and stuff. So I was glad to see these guys finally go heel and stuff, and I like this. I like the Usos. A lot of people like the Usos as heels. So, I'm interested to see how they develop the Usos as heels and stuff. And so far, they've been doing a great job of it. Then Chad Gable and Jason Jordan come out. The American Alpha come out next. We see a video from earlier in the day where Gable and Jordan talking about Gable being back for revenge. They begin a new journey to the titles tonight. And basically, we go to the ring. The bell rings. Gable starts unloading on Jimmy Uso. Gabe with more offense in the 2 count. Gabe with a suplex before working on the leg. Jordan tags in and keeps working on the leg. We see SmackDown. We see the SmackDown Tag Team Champions Rhino and Heath Slater backstage watching the match. Alpha with another tag. Double team. They knock Jey Uso off the apron. A nail and double drop kicks on both opponents. Jimmy dumps Gable up to the apron. Jey interferes from the floor as they get Gable's injured leg entangled in the ropes. Jimmy super kicks the leg, sends Gable to the floor. Gable catches the leg as we go to commercial. Back from break, the Usos are in control. They keep working on Gable's leg, keep him in the corner. Gable dumps them to the floor and calls for a tag. Jordan comes in, unload on both opponents. Jordan gets fired up for a pop. Jordan with more offense on both opponents. A close 2 count on Jimmy. More back and forth. The Usos look to get the win after a double team, but Gable breaks the pin. Gable gets sent back to the floor. Jordan with the alpha plex on on one of the Usos. Jordan eats a super kick. Both men are down. Gable wants to tag, but Jordan makes a decision not to tag because of his leg. The Usos with another close 2 count. Jey takes out Gable's leg again, and he goes down to the floor as fans boo. The Usos with another double team drop kick. Jey nails a splash from the top for the win, and your winners and new number contenders, the Usos. I had no problem with this match. This is actually a good television match. There's a difference between a good match and a good television match. This is a good television match. It didn't do too much. It didn't give too much away. It was just enough. I think these guys are going to have way more better matches when they start feuding for the tag team titles and shit, which is smart on WWE smart to save the good shit for the pay-per-views maybe, because they're going to have a feud. This is not over and stuff. What they're doing is they're going to put straps on the Usos, and the American Alpha is going to take straps off the Usos when they do, So this is going to be a really good feud, man. I'm going to really enjoy this feud and stuff. I mean, what else do they really have on SmackDown in the tag division that can really meet the Usos and the American Alpha? No one. You know what I mean? The Hype Bros, are you kidding me? The Ascension, are you kidding me? No, they don't have anybody else, so why not go ahead on and just do this Uso and American Alpha thing, man? Just do it. It's the best, 2 best tags you have on SmackDown, So I had no problem with this. Good booking decision. Of course, it's a good booking decision to have the Usos go over here, get heel heat on the Usos the way they did. It told a story with Chad Gable and Jason Jordan's friendship and tag team, how they care for one another and stuff. So I had no problem with this. This was really good. I really enjoyed this. It was a decent tag match and stuff. It told a story. I was good with this. After the match, we get replays as the Usos celebrate and make their exit while American Alpha tries to recover. We go backstage to Slater and Rhino again. Slater wants to get the WWE Universe really behind them, and he has an idea for a chant. Rhino doesn't seem to be enthused. The Usos walk in and take shots. They threaten to knock the food from Rhino's head, his hand. The Usos suggest they hand the titles over. Uso brings up Slater's kids, which gets Rhino upset. He stands up to them as they leave. This is okay. This is basically to let you to get the whole Uso and Slater and Rhino thing started. The feud started between these 2 tag teams. I mean, it was okay for what it was. I'm just not feeling Slater and Rhino as a tag team. I'm just not feeling Slater and Rhino as a whole. As you know, I've never been a C Slater. I always thought the guy was annoying and just some talentless hack. I never liked Rhino. I've never been a big fan of Rhino. I always felt like Rhino was just good at doing the fucking gore, and that's it. And that was his claim to fame, being able to do a really good fucking spear, basically. So I'm just never been a big fan of these two guys. But I will be glad to see the Usos take the belts off these guys, and that's gonna happen. So those of you Heath Slater fans and Rhino fans that like this tag team, this tag team is not gonna be. It's not gonna last very long, ladies and gentlemen. WWE didn't have any plan to put the belts on fucking. I bet you they didn't have any plan to put the belts on these two guys, but until they saw how over Heath Slater was really getting this stupid 26 kids bullshit and stuff. After that, we got a Steel to come versus Randy Orton versus Ed Rowan, which I was like, okay, what is the point of this? At this point, I just really don't care for this Randy Orton and the fucking Bray Wyatt feud. I'm going to get into that in a few minutes. Anyway, excuse me. Yes, we get Apollo Crews versus Baron Corbin. We see Jack Swagger at the fucking announce table, and I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, oh Jesus. Apollo Crews comes out first. He has a very serious look on his face. Ooh, Apollo Crews not smiling. Then we get then Brian Corbin attacked him at ringside. Then was confronted by Swagger. They showed Steel from last week. What happened last week? The bell rings and they go at it. Crews gets the upper hand, an early 2 count. Corbin goes to the floor for a breather, but Crews follows. Crews keeps control, launches Corbin to the barrier. Crews with the insecurity on the floor as referee counts. Crews brings it back in the ring for a 2 count. Corbin turns it around and unloads on Crews with forearms to the head outside of the ring. Corbin brings Crews back in the ring, stomps his body to the ring post. Corbin stands tall as fans boo him. Corbin drives Crews to the ring post again with double boots. Corbin nails the inner days for the somewhat easy win against Apollo Crews. It's sad to see Apollo Crews being used to advance the storyline between fucking Baron Corbin and fucking Jack Swagger. Didn't really enjoy this at all. I don't care for Baron Corbin. I don't care for fucking Jack Swagger. This feud as a whole, I don't give a fuck about because, like I said before, Baron Corbin tries too hard to come up as a tough guy, and it just doesn't work. Jack Swagger, he's just Jack Swagger, his normal awkward self. And I'm not who's trying to get us a chance, but why? We know what we're going to get. Jack Swagger is just, oh boy, this is just not good. Apollo Crews should not be used to be putting over, to be sitting here fucking trying to advance a storyline between fucking Baron Corbin and fucking Jack Swagger. After the match, Corbin goes to ringside and stares Swagger down. Swagger stands up. Corbin talks trash, points at him before walking off. Corbin backs up the ramp as Crews rolls to the floor to recover. So much for Apollo Crews to push on SmackDown. Then we get a Kurt Hawkins, another stupid ass Kurt Hawkins vignette. This is really getting annoying with Kurt Hawkins. Why is he back? I mean, it just shows how desperate they are to really make this brand split work and stuff. I mean, they're bringing back some of the most irrelevant people that nobody gives a damn about. They brought back the Headbangers. Now they're bringing back fucking Kurt Hawkins. Who's next? They brought back Jinder Mahal. They're bringing back guys that people don't give a fuck about. And it's like, why? Well, you could bring in some new talent, some unsigned indie talent. I mean, what is the point of bringing these guys back? These guys were never nothing. They didn't mean anything when they were there. Why are they back? Anyway, this whatever her fucking name is, chick is backstage with Nikki Bella and Naomi. They cut promos on Carmella and Natalya ahead of tonight's tag team match. This is basically Naomi talking about how Natalya has lost her glow and how Natalya has become basically a bitter veteran and stuff in the locker room to be well respected and all that. Then Nikki Bella cuts a hard promo about how Carmella's jealous of her and trying to make a name. I really didn't care for this segment, to be honest with you. At this point, the show is beginning to drag a little bit because of all this talking. I'm like, okay, let's get back to the wrestling. Let's get to the strong points. We don't need anybody talking. Then we get backstage. We see Renee Young miss I don't know how to interview anybody with Dolph Ziggler. And basically, Dolph Ziggler cuts the same It's not like he's getting to the point where he cuts the same damn promo every fucking week. Oh, well, I came close, but I'm here to win. I'm going to do it tonight. It's like, dude, come on. Basically, Renee Young runs down the Miz. Ziggler says he's desperate to prove to himself that he still belongs here. Ziggler says the only way to prove to himself how good he is to shut the Miz up and take the title. Ziggler calls for the music to be hit. Now comes Dolph Ziggler next for the Intercontinental title match between the Miz and Dolph Ziggler. At this point, the show's really beginning to drag to me. I mean, it started off really good with the Becky and Alexa Bliss and the Usos and American Alpha. It started off really good, but it seemed like after the Baron Corbin shit and the Jack Swagger shit, and then with the Nikki Bella and Naomi stuff backstage, it just seemed like shit to start to drag. And it was like, okay, this show's becoming boring now. And then we get this match in the second hour, in the top of the second hour, 9 o'clock hour. Back from break, and we get a formal introduction from Greg Hamilton. The bell rings, and they go at it. Ziggler gets the upper hand. They go to the floor, but Miz ends up turning it around. Miz brings back in the ring, goes to the top. Miz comes down with an axe handle. He plays to the crowd for more boos. Ziggler with elbows. Miz catches a kick. More back and forth before Miz drops Ziggler on his face. Miz basically mocks Dan Bryan with his yes kicks. He hits signature kicks to Ziggler. Ziggler catches the roundhouse and unloads on Miz with right hands. Miz sidesteps sends Ziggler into the ring post. Miz with more offense. Ziggler finally makes combat but gets sent into the ring post again. Reese looks on as the Miz stands tall. The Miz mocks Bryan again with some drop kicks. The Miz with the corner clothesline. Miz goes to the top of Ziggler, drop kicks him in the midair. More back and forth. Ziggler blocks a skull crush finale. He hits a big DDT for a close 2 count. They end up tumbling to the floor together as we go back to the commercial. With more action, Miz with a close 2 count after a big boot. Ziggler with a roll up for a 2. Ziggler plants Miz with a famous serve for another close 2 count. Miz runs to an uppercut as Maurice looks on plotting. She walks up on the apron, gets caught trying to spread Ziggler by the referee. Maurice and Miz both argue with the referee. He sends Maurice to the back for a pop. Ziggler takes advantage, rolls Miz up for a 2. Miz rolls Ziggler up for a 2. Ziggler with a zigzag, a close 2 count. Miz rolls to the floor for a breather. Miz calls his title and tries to leave as the fans boo. Ziggler stops him, sends him to the side to the steel steps. Ziggler brings it back in, but Miz sprays him in the face while the referee is not looking. Miz hits the Soul Crush for the win. Your winner and still Intercontinental Champion, the Jizz. I really didn't care for this match. I didn't care for the match at Backlash. I didn't care for this match. I'm sorry. Y'all can sit here on Twitter and anywhere else and say how good these two guys, are and stuff, and saying that the match at Backlash was one of the matches of the year, and this match is really good. I'm just not feeling this. The Jizz and Dolph Ziggler. I'm just not feeling these two guys. I had my thing with Ziggler where I was like, okay, I want Ziggler to get a world title. I want Ziggler to do so much, but now it's like Ziggler's been there for so long now, and they've consistently dropped the ball on this guy. It's like you can't keep dropping the ball on a guy like Ziggler for so many times before people like me don't give a fuck about him anymore. And with the Jizz, never been a Jizz fan, never will be. This guy just annoys the fuck out of me. I mean, I will give him credit. He gets the job done as a heel. He does. He gets the job done, but he just is not. He just don't matter to me in the ring and stuff. But this was. A lot of you would say this was a good match, but to me, it was just boring. I didn't care for it. I knew Ziggler was not winning the Intercontinental title because I think they got something bigger for the Miz to do later on down the road. So I obviously knew Ziggler wasn't getting this title. And so he may get it No Mercy. Who knows? But I knew he wasn't getting it and stuff. After the match, the Miz makes his exit. We go to replays. Miz touches his title on the floor. Ziggler sits up in the ring. Then we get Randy Orton versus Eric Rowan. Randy Orton comes out to a pop. Orton goes for an early RKO, but it's blocked. Rowan takes control with a spinning power slam. Rowan drops elbows on Orton now. Orton tries to fight back, but Rowan takes him to the corner. Orton fights off another corner with kicks and punches, but Rowan turns it back around. Rowan nails a drop kick that sends Orton out to the floor. Rowan beats on Orton around ringside, brings him back in the ring, but wastes his time. Orton kicks him coming in, hits the second rope draping DDT for a pop. Fans cheers. Orton hits the mat and gets ready for the RKO. Rowan gets up. Orton nails the RKO for the win. Your winner, Randy Orton. After the match, the graphics flashes, and when the lights come back on, Orton is standing in the ring with a spotlight on him. A sheet mask lands at his feet. The graphic flashes again, and we go backstage somewhere to Bray Wyatt. Wyatt cuts a promo on Orton and says he's just a man that could die at any minute, but Wyatt is a god, and gods never die. Wyatt tells Orton to run. Didn't care for this match between Orton and Rowan. I knew Orton was going to win, obviously. I don't care for this Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt feud. Just feel like they've just given something for Orton to do. Bray Wyatt is just stuck in mid-card hell. This guy is never going to catch a break. because they book him like this. I mean, he just lost to Kane at fucking Backlash, for God fucking sakes. How in the fuck can you? I mean, I'm getting to that point, bro. Wow, where I'm like, dude, it's no hope. It's just no hope. You know, a lot of people said with him going to SmackDown, it was going to be a turnaround for him, and so far, it ain't nothing really changed with this guy. He's still being booked like shit. You know, and it's just getting to the point where it's just so hard to watch and stuff. Seeing a talent like Bray Wyatt being misused. Hopefully, this is to put Bray Wyatt over, but I'm getting to doubt it now. Is that maybe Orton might come out of this feud looking the best? I don't know. Hopefully, Bray Wyatt does win some type of feud, because some of this guy can never win a big time feud or a big time match. So he can never win that. But hopefully, Bray Wyatt, beats Orton in this feud and move on to something better and bigger. But I highly doubt that. Then we get Naomi and Nikki Bella versus Carmella and Natalya. Back from break, Nikki Bella's wrapping her entrance as Carmella and Natalya look on from the other side of the ring. And I noticed something about how they kind of cut Nikki Bella's entrance and they kind of cut Natalya's and Carmella's entrance because they were pressed for time, which was like pretty funny to me. And then, but they did do Naomi's entrance, which was kind of a shocker. I thought they were gonna have Nikki Bella come out. They actually let Naomi do her fucking entrance and stuff. Nikki starts off with Natalya. Natalya hits a cheap shot on Naomi when the bell rings. Natalya comes back with a forearm, applies a sharpshooter. Carmella pulls Nikki out of the hold to the floor and launches her into the ring barrier. The referee calls for the bell. Your winners by DQ, Nikki Bella and Naomi. Natalya looks on and might not be happy. Naomi comes over and drops Natalya as Carmella continues to beat on Nikki outside. Naomi goes to check on Nikki as Carmella retreats. When Carmella talks trash and makes her exes as fans boo. So basically, this is just to continue. I knew we weren't going to get a full deep women's match and stuff. I just kind of figured this was going to be kind of like a throwaway tag team match, kind of just to advance the Nikki Bella and Carmella feud. It seems like all they really care about, besides the women's title, is Nikki Bella and Carmella. So they're really trying to, get fans to get as much heat on Carmella as they can, but Nikki Bella is like Roman Reigns, the babyface. It's just not happening. I mean, she's horrid, man. It's 2016. Nikki Bella is still a main. I mean, they treat Nikki Bella like she's going with the women's champion, and Becky Lynch is. I kind of felt like they could have did this tag match first, and then you put Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch in this spot, which would make a lot more sense. But it just seemed like they care about Nikki Bella and Carmella, and I don't care for this feud at all. I know the match is going to be shitty and stuff. I don't know if Natalya and Naomi are feuding. I don't know what the fuck's going on there, but they made it seem like Natalya and Naomi are feuding kind of, because Naomi said Natalya has lost respect in the locker room. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing with that. Maybe they're not. Maybe they just had Naomi say this because she was involved in this tag match. I don't know. But it just seems like outside of women's title that this Divas division has no direction, which is sad, because I think they could really do a lot with the Divas not Divas. The women they do have, they could be doing a lot with them and stuff. I mean, it's a lot they could be doing, but Nikki Bella and Carmella is just not for me. I'm not here for that shit. AJ Styles backstage polishing his title. Interviewer walks up and asks him about tonight's main event. Styles says he's superior in every day, the face that runs the place. He says Cena and Ambrose will tear each other apart tonight, while he sits back, relaxed, and soaks it all in. AJ says the champ is and always will be here. AJ Styles is killing it right now, man. This guy's the MVP of the fucking year in my book. I'm an AJ Styles fan. Been an AJ Styles fan for years now. Remember seeing this guy in WCW and stuff, being a jobber, a rookie, and for him to come where he's come, to have a career that he's had. He's been a TNA World Champion. He's been a Grand Slam champion. He's been a New Japan. He's been a IWGP champion. He's done it all. This dude has basically reached the wrestling monarch. He's done it all, man. He is one of he is the best wrestler of this generation. He is our Bret Hart. He is our, AJ Styles is the fucking man, and I hate when people try to really look down on him because, he hasn't done anything in the E to deserve what he's. It don't matter what the fuck he does in the fucking WWE. All that matters is this dude is legit. They know this dude's legit, and I hated how when he was treated with Cena, how so many fans was like, "Oh, AJ Styles being John Cena elevated AJ Styles." No, that didn't do anything for AJ Styles. AJ Styles elevated AJ Styles. AJ Styles is one of the best wrestlers in the world today. He is the man. He is the monarch. He is the Bret Hart of our generation. Yes, I said it. He is the Bret Hart of our generation. He is and stuff. Then we get this main event, and I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. I didn't watch this main event. I turned the television off after that dreadful Divas women's tag match and stuff. I turned it off. I did not watch this main event because I didn't care for this main event, to be honest with you. I don't want to see Dean Ambrose and John Cena wrestle. I don't. Dean Ambrose is giving me the same match every fucking week. John Cena just being his normal, no selling, near fall, kicking out ass. You, what can you really say about this match? Well, I'm gonna read the notes here. I didn't watch it. I didn't. I know Dean Ambrose won the match. After the bell, Ambrose marks out as Cena retreats to the floor. Cena sits down on the floor as Ambrose music hits. AJ Styles runs down and attacks from behind and leaves Cena on the floor. AJ runs in the ring, hits a Pele kick on Ambrose. AJ talks trash as fans get riled up. Dan Bryan comes out and says that was phenomenal, but last week, Shane McMahon promised Ambrose a one-on-one title rematch, and that will happen next Tuesday. AJ throws a fit, turns around to a dirty deeds from Ambrose. We get replays from the night as Ambrose celebrates as music plays. Ambrose celebrates with fans at ringside, makes exit as SmackDown goes off the air. Oh, so I'm going to get an Ambrose and Styles match next week, which I'm like, okay, whatever. It's sad that AJ Styles has to really downgrade himself to feud with Ambrose and Cena at the same damn time. It's really sad. But anyway, I expect for AJ Styles to put on a 110% good performance next week against Ambrose. He's going to really carry Ambrose like he did at Backlash. This SmackDown, I mean, the first hour started off really strong with the Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch thing and the tag team thing. It started off really strong, but the second hour, man, shit really got bad. And when it got bad. From the Baron Corbin and Baron Corbin and fucking Apollo Crews, all the way down to the main event that I did not watch, did not care to watch. This show was kind of, lackluster. It seemed like it started off with potential and then just got bad. I don't know what happened. But either way, man, I give this show a solid. For the Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss and tag team, I give it a solid D, man. D minus, man. This show just was not. It just didn't do it for me. It seemed like WWE is really, really, really struggling right now to put on a very entertaining product, it seems. And this show has proven why they're having such a hard time, because they're giving us the same old shit. They're not trying to be different. They're not trying to give us something that feels, different. They're just giving us the same old regurgitated bullshit, The only redeeming qualities about SmackDown is AJ Styles being champion. The women's title feud between Becky and Alexa, and the tag team between American Alpha and Uso. That's it. That's really the only thing that I really liked about this show. Other than that, everything else was just irrelevant to me. Obsolete, as I say now. But anyway, man. Anyway, give me your thoughts on this SmackDown. What you guys felt about this SmackDown? I enjoyed the first hour, but the second hour was just garbage. Did not enjoy it at all. John Cena and Ambrose in the main event will not keep me watching. Trust and believe that. To a lot of you, to a lot of WWE fans, John Cena is a draw. To me, he's just a fucking mediocre bum. Ambrose is just really regurgitated in the ring. He's really regressed in the ring badly. I've never seen a wrestler really regress the way Ambrose has, to the point where you don't want to watch him anymore. And that's the point I am with Ambrose. I just don't want to watch Ambrose wrestle. I just don't, because I just know I'm going to get that sloppy ass clothesline. It's really hard to watch Ambrose these days, man. It really is. And to the strongest Ambrose, I like Ambrose. I'm a big Dean Ambrose fan, but I'm not fucking with him lately. I'm just not. Since his title run, I'm just not fucking with this slow, I don't give a damn Dean Ambrose in the ring. I'm just not fucking with it and stuff. I think the AJ Styles match was the first time I actually sit down and watch a Dean Ambrose match. But anyway, man. That's my thoughts on this week's SmackDown. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you felt. I'll see you guys later on tonight with my Lethal Weapon review and my Ultimate Fighter review. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.